There is a light in this world that shines brightest at the dawn of a new idea. This light belongs to a special kind of person we can call the initiator. She is the one who sees an empty space and imagines a garden. She hears silence and dreams of a beautiful song. The initiator is filled with a unique and powerful energy. It is the energy of a fresh start, of a blank page waiting for the first word. She loves the feeling of something new beginning. It is a feeling of pure hope and endless possibility. For her, every single sunrise brings a promise of a new chance to create, to build, and to bring something wonderful into the world. Her heart beats in rhythm with the pulse of what could be. She is not afraid of the unknown. In fact, she is drawn to it. Where some people see risk and uncertainty, the initiator sees a grand adventure waiting to unfold. She finds joy in the very first step of any journey. Think of the moment you first had a great idea, that spark of excitement, that feeling that anything is possible. That is where the initiator lives every single day. She reminds us that the most powerful moment is the moment we decide to begin. It is a sacred moment, full of potential and grace. She teaches us to honor that moment with our whole heart. The initiator's gift is her ability to see potential everywhere. She can look at a simple conversation and see the beginning of a lifelong friendship. She can see an old, forgotten building and imagine a vibrant community center buzzing with life. Her vision is not clouded by doubts or the fear of what might go wrong. Instead, her mind is a fertile ground where new ideas can easily take root and sprout. She is a pioneer of the spirit, always venturing into new territories of thought and creativity. She shows us that our world is as big and as beautiful as we dare to imagine it. She invites us to open our eyes and see the magic in starting something new. For the initiator, a beginning is not just an action, it is a celebration. It is a declaration of faith in the future. She believes that every new project, every new relationship, every new day is a gift. She unwraps this gift with enthusiasm and gratitude. Her spirit is contagious. When you are around her, you start to believe in your own new beginnings. You start to feel that you too can start that project you have been dreaming of. You too can take that first step toward a brighter future. The initiator is a living, breathing reminder that today is the perfect day to begin. She is the whisper of encouragement we all need to hear. The initiator carries a special kind of energy. It is like the sun in early spring, warming the cold ground so that new life can push its way through. When she enters a room full of people with a new idea, you can feel the atmosphere change. Her passion is a magnet, drawing people in and making them feel excited. She does not just talk about her ideas, she breathes life into them with her words and her belief. She can paint a picture of the future so clearly that everyone else can see. This energy is what turns a simple thought into a real, tangible project that people want to be a part of. Power lies in her absolute conviction. She believes in the goodness of a new start. This belief is so strong that it helps others to let go of their own fears. People often hesitate to start something new because they are afraid of failing, but the initiator's energy helps to dissolve that fear. She makes the beginning feel safe and full of promise. She creates a space where it is okay to be new, to be learning, and to be imperfect. It is in this safe space that creativity can truly flourish. Her presence gives others the courage they need to say yes to a new opportunity and to join in the act of creation. Think of her as a gardener who prepares the soil. She does not just throw seeds on hard, rocky ground. She carefully tills the earth, adds nutrients, and makes sure the conditions are just right for growth. In the same way, the initiator prepares the ground for a new project. She brings together the right people. She gathers the necessary resources. She builds a foundation of enthusiasm and shared vision. This initial work is so important. It is what gives a new idea the best possible chance to survive and to thrive. Her energy is the sunlight and the water that every new seed needs to sprout. This energy of beginning is a precious gift. It is pure, hopeful, and full of forward momentum. It is what gets things moving. Without this initial push, many wonderful ideas would never leave the pages of a notebook. The initiator is the catalyst. She is the one who turns the key in the ignition and starts the engine. She gets the wheels turning, creating a forward motion that is hard to stop. She reminds us that every great achievement in history started with this same energy, the simple, powerful energy of a new beginning. She teaches us to value that first spark, for it holds the magic of all that is to come. The initiator is a master of starting things, but she is not always the one who finishes them. This is not a weakness. It is a part of her nature. Her energy is best suited for the birth of an idea, for that first burst of creation. Once a project is up and running, once it has a life of its own, her spirit often begins to look for the next new horizon. She knows that her greatest strength is in getting things off the ground. To try and force herself to stay until the very end would be like asking the sunrise to last all day. Her purpose is to bring the light, not to hold it in one place. This is where her wonderful friend, the nomad, comes in. The nomad is a traveler, a connector, and a storyteller. While the initiator creates the new thing, the nomad is the one who helps carry it out into the world. The nomad takes the beautiful idea that the initiator has started and helps it find its way. She connects the project to new people and new places. She helps it to adapt and change as it grows. The nomad is not afraid of movement or change. In fact, she thrives on it. She understands that for an idea to truly live, it must travel beyond its birthplace. The partnership between the initiator and the nomad is built on trust and understanding. The initiator knows that she needs the nomad to help her creations find their purpose in the wider world. The nomad respects the initiator's gift for beginnings and is honored to be the one to carry the torch forward. There is no jealousy or competition between them. They are two parts of a beautiful whole. The initiator plants the seed, and the nomad helps the young plant find the best soil to continue growing. It is a seamless dance of creation and expansion, a beautiful example of how different strengths can work together. This relationship teaches us a valuable lesson about knowing ourselves. It is important to know what you are good at and to honor that. The initiator does not see her desire to start new things as a flaw. She embraces it. She understands that her role is to be the spark. By letting go and allowing the nomad to take over, she is actually ensuring the success of her creation. She's also freeing herself up to do what she does best, to find the next empty space and dream of a new garden. This is the wisdom of knowing your role and trusting others to play theirs. While the nomad helps ideas travel, there is another key partner in the initiator's life, the achiever. The achiever is the master of building and completing. If the initiator is the one who draws the blueprint for a new house, the achiever is the one who builds it brick by brick until it is strong and beautiful. The achiever has a gift for structure, for detail, and for seeing a project through to its final completion. She takes the initiator's brilliant spark of an idea and gives it solid form. Together, they are an unstoppable force for creation and growth. The relationship between the initiator and the achiever is one of deep, mutual respect. The initiator admires the achiever's focus and determination. The achiever is in awe of the initiator's endless well of creativity and her courage to start anew. They understand that they need each other. The initiator's vision gives the achiever a meaningful purpose for her hard work. The achiever's skill and dedication ensure that the initiator's beautiful dreams do not just fade away. They are a perfect match, like a melody and a harmony, creating a beautiful song together. Their partnership is a testament to what we can accomplish when we combine our different talents. Their shared joy comes from watching something grow from a simple idea into a finished reality. They both love the process of creation, though they enjoy different parts of it. The initiator loves the thrill of the beginning. The achiever loves the satisfaction of the finish. Together, they get to experience the entire journey. They celebrate the first sprout of the seed and the final harvest of the fruit. This shared journey creates a powerful bond between them. They learn from each other, they support each other, and they make each other better. Their success is not just about what they build. It is about the beautiful way they build it together. This partnership shows us the importance of collaboration. We are not meant to do everything alone. Each of us has unique gifts. When we find people whose gifts complement our own, we can create things that are far greater than what we could ever do by ourselves. The initiator and the achiever remind us for our partners in creation. Who are the people who can help bring your dreams to life? Who can provide the skills or the perspective that you are missing? By opening our hearts to partnership, we open the door to a world of greater achievement and deeper connection. For the initiator, true growth is not measured by money or power or fame. It's not about how many projects are finished or how much profit is made. Real growth, the kind that truly matters, comes from the heart. It's about the love that is poured into a new beginning. It's about the positive intention that is set at the very start. It's about how a project helps people to connect, to learn, and to feel more alive. The initiator knows that if you start with love and a genuine desire to serve others, the right kind of success will follow naturally. She believes that the why behind a project is more important than the what. Why are we starting this? Who will it help? How will it make the world a little bit brighter? These are the questions she asks at the very beginning. Her focus is always on the human element, on the emotional and spiritual impact of her work. An idea could be brilliant and profitable, but if it does not have a heart, if it does not come from a place of genuine care, she will not pursue it. This commitment to heartfelt creation is what makes her work so special and so meaningful. This kind of growth, the growth from the heart, is sustainable. It is not a quick flame that burns out fast. It is a steady, warm glow that can last for a very long time. When a project is built on a foundation of love and good intentions, it has deep roots. It can withstand challenges and setbacks. The people involved are not just there for a paycheck. They are there because they believe in the mission. They are connected by a shared sense of purpose. This is the secret to creating things that not only succeed, but also endure. It is about building with soul. The Initiator teaches us to check in with our own hearts before we begin something new. What is our true motivation? Are we seeking to create, to connect, and to contribute? Or are we chasing after something empty like praise or status? She encourages us to choose the path of the heart. This path may not always be the easiest, but it is always the most rewarding. It leads to a kind of success that nourishes the spirit and leaves a positive legacy in the world. Real growth is about becoming more loving, more connected, and more truly ourselves. The Initiator has a beautiful habit. Before she begins any new venture, she treats it like planting a seed. She does not just carelessly toss it into the ground. She takes a quiet moment to hold the seed in her hand. In this moment, she fills it with her hopes and intentions. She thinks clearly about what she wants this seed to become. She might whisper a wish for it to bring joy, or to create community, or to solve a problem. This simple act of setting an intention is her most important ritual. It is how she ensures that everything she starts is infused with purpose from the very beginning. This practice is powerful because it brings clarity. By taking the time to define her intention, she knows exactly what she's working toward. This clarity acts as a compass, guiding all of her decisions along the way. When challenges arise, she can return to her original intention to find her strength and direction. It is a reminder of the why that fuels her passion. Planting with intention means that she is not just starting things randomly. She is consciously co-creating with the universe, making a clear request for the kind of energy and outcome she wishes to see. Think about how this applies to our own lives. How often do we start a new job, a new relationship, or even a new day without a clear intention? We just jump in and hope for the best. The Initiator shows us a better way. She teaches us to pause and to be deliberate. What do you want to create with this new day? What kind of partner do you want to be in this new relationship? By setting a positive intention, we are planting a seed for the future we desire. We are telling ourselves and the world what truly matters to us. This act of planting with intention is an act of faith. It is believing that our thoughts and our energy have power. It is trusting that when we plant a seed of kindness, kindness will grow. When we plant a seed of connection, connection will blossom. The Initiator's garden is her life, and she tends to it with great care. Every project, every relationship is a plant in this garden. By starting each one with a clear and loving intention, she ensures that her garden is a beautiful, thriving place that nourishes her and everyone who enters it. She invites us all to become intentional gardeners of our own lives. The Initiator understands a profound truth. You cannot rush growth. Just as a seed needs time to sprout, a new idea needs time to develop. She has a deep and abiding trust in the natural timing of things. She does not get anxious if a project does not take off immediately. She does not try to force an outcome. Instead, she does her part. She plants the seed with intention. She provides the initial energy, and then she lets go. She trusts that if the idea is meant to be, it will find its own way in its own time. This patience is not passive. It is an active and powerful form of trust. This trust comes from experience. The Initiator has started many things. She has seen some ideas flourish quickly, and others take years to blossom. She has seen some grow in ways she never could have expected. Through it all, she has learned that the journey itself is the teacher. Every beginning, whether it leads to a huge success or a quiet lesson, is valuable. She does not judge her experiences as good or bad. She sees every start as an opportunity to learn more about herself, about others, and about the process of creation. This perspective frees her from the pressure to be perfect. Living with this kind of trust brings a sense of peace. The initiator is not constantly worried about the future. She is fully present in the moment of beginning, giving it her all. Then she gracefully moves on, trusting that the universe will handle the rest. This allows her to live with an open heart, ready for the next inspiration to arrive. She is not weighed down by the past or anxious about the future. She lives in the now, in the sacred space of creation. This is a powerful way to live, and it is a lesson we can all learn from her. She teaches us to have faith in our own journey. Your life will unfold at its own pace. Your dreams will come to fruition in their own time. It is not a race. The important thing is to keep planting seeds, to keep starting new things with a good heart, and to trust the process. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your dreams. Celebrate every small step forward. The initiator shows us that the journey of growth is not a straight line. It is a winding path with its own rhythm and its own wisdom. Trust the path you are on. There is a deep wisdom in how the initiator begins things. She knows that the start of anything sets the tone for everything that follows. A foundation built with care, intention, and positive energy will create a structure that is strong and resilient. A beginning that is rushed, chaotic, or born from a place of fear will likely lead to a project that is weak and unstable. This is why she places so much importance on starting well. She is not just starting a project, she is setting its destiny in motion. She is giving it its best possible chance to grow into something beautiful and strong. This principle applies to every area of our lives. Think about how you start your day. Do you wake up with gratitude and a positive intention, or do you start with stress and rushing? The way you begin your morning can influence your entire day. Think about how you start a new relationship. Do you begin with honesty, respect, and open communication? That foundation will help the relationship to thrive. The initiator reminds us that every hello, every day one, every first step is a powerful opportunity to build a better future. Starting well is a form of self-respect and respect for the journey ahead. Over time, the initiator has learned that every beginning is a teacher. Each time she starts something new, she grows. She learns what works and what does not. She becomes more attuned to her intuition. She gets better at bringing the right people together. Her ability to start well is not just a natural talent, it is a skill that she has cultivated through practice and reflection. She's not afraid to look back at a beginning that did not go well and learn the lesson from it. This is how she becomes wiser with each new venture. She encourages us to see our own lives in this way. Do not be afraid to start. And when you do, start with as much love and care as you can. Pay attention to how you begin things. See each new start as a chance to practice, to learn, and to grow. If a beginning does not turn out the way you hoped, do not see it as a failure. See it as a valuable lesson that is preparing you for your next, even better beginning. The wisdom of starting well is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. It is the key to building a life of purpose, joy, and lasting growth. The story of the initiator, the nomad, and the achiever is not just a tale about them, it is an invitation to you. It is a call to look at your own life and to find the initiator that lives within your own heart. We all have that spark inside of us. We all have dreams that are waiting to be born. We all have the power to begin something new today. What is the idea that has been whispering to you? What is the project that keeps calling your name? The initiator's message is simple and clear. Now is the time to start. You do not need to have all the answers. You just need to have the courage to take the first step. Embrace the energy of a new beginning with an open heart. Let go of the fear of not being perfect. Let go of the worry about what other people will think. Give yourself permission to be a beginner. There is so much joy and freedom in that. Plant your seed with a positive intention. Start small if you need to, but please start. Your new beginning does not have to be a huge, world-changing project. It can be as simple as starting a new book, learning a new recipe, or reaching out to an old friend. Every single new start brings fresh energy into your life. Remember to be patient and to trust your own unique journey. Your story will unfold in its own beautiful way. You may be an initiator, a nomad, or an achiever. You may be a little bit of all three. Honor the gifts that you have, and look for the partners who can help you on your way. We are all in this together, learning and growing side by side. When you start something new with a loving heart, you send a ripple of positive energy out into the world. You inspire others to start their own new beginnings too. So today, on this day, July 7th, 2025, I ask you to make a promise to yourself. Promise to listen to that inner voice that is calling you to create. Promise to honor your ideas by giving them a chance to live. Welcome new beginnings as the beautiful gifts that they are. Step into your power as the creator of your own life. Plant your seeds with love. Water them with hope. And then watch with wonder and with joy as your beautiful life begins to grow. The world is waiting for the special gifts that only you can bring. Your new beginning is waiting. Go and meet it.